It's 3 days after payday. You had $1,400 hit your account, and somehow, right now, there's $340 left. You didn't go on vacation. You didn't buy anything you'd feel guilty about. You just lived, and the money is almost gone. You scroll through the transactions. $14 here, $27 there, $9 for a subscription you forgot you had, $43 at the grocery store on a Tuesday evening. None of it feels like a mistake. All of it adds up to a month that ends exactly where the last one did. If that feeling is familiar, you're not bad with money. You just haven't had a system that works with how your brain actually handles money. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact 3-bucket system I built that stopped this cycle completely. And the one mistake I made in month 1 that almost ended it before it started. Stay for that mistake. It's the part most people don't hear about until it's too late. My name is Miles, and I figured this out the hard way, so you don't have to. At 26, I had a job I liked, a paycheck that came in every 2 weeks, and a savings account with $214 in it. I remember checking it one afternoon and actually feeling good about that number. $214. I thought, okay, I'm doing something right. Then I did the math. That was 3 years of trying. 3 years. $214. And the honest thing is, I wasn't spending recklessly. I wasn't buying watches or booking vacations. I was just living. And somehow, living was costing me everything I made. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't usually about spending too much on one big thing. It's about having no system for the small things. And the small things are invisible until they're not. Let's say you spend $14 on lunch 3 times a week. That's $42. Add 1 takeout dinner, $22. 1 forgotten subscription, $9. 1, it was only $31 online order. That's $104 in 1 week without a single decision that felt significant. Multiply that across a month, and you've quietly spent $400 on things that didn't add up to anything. That's not a discipline problem. That's a visibility problem. And this is the part nobody tells you. Now, if you've ever tried to fix this before, you've probably heard the same advice. Make a budget, track every expense, cut the coffee, meal prep on Sunday. And maybe you tried it. Maybe it worked for 9 days, maybe 12. I tried it too. I downloaded a budgeting app. I made categories. I color-coded them, which, looking back, was definitely procrastination. I tracked things for exactly 2 weeks. Then I had 1 stressful day, ordered dinner, and that was it. Not because I gave up, because I told myself, I already broke it. What's the point now? That thought, right there, that's the real trap. Not the spending, the story you tell yourself after the spending. Most budgeting advice treats this like a knowledge problem. Like if you just knew where the money was going, you'd stop spending it there. But that's not how it works. Knowing you spend $400 on food and doing something about it are 2 completely different things. And the gap between them is where every good intention dies. Most budgets are built for perfect months. They assume your income is stable, your expenses are predictable, and you have the mental energy to make 15 small financial decisions every single day. You don't. Nobody does. And here's what I found. Willpower isn't the answer. Design is. When I finally stopped trying to be more disciplined and started building a system that didn't require discipline, the paycheck cycle broke. Not because I started earning more, not because I became a different person, because I changed where the money went before I could spend it. There are 3 buckets, and the order they fill up in, that's everything. Let me show you. I call this the float reset system. It's not complicated. There are no apps required, no spreadsheets you have to maintain, no weekly check-ins you'll eventually stop doing. It's built on one idea. Your money needs a destination before you spend it, not after. Every time money comes in, paycheck, side income, whatever, it gets divided into 3 buckets. Immediately. Not when you remember, not when you feel like it. Immediately. Automatically. Before you touch it. Bucket 1. Fixed. Rent, utilities, car payment, insurance, phone bill. Bucket 2. Flex. The only account you spend from. Groceries, gas, eating out. Bucket 3. Future. Goes directly to savings. Even if it's $50, even if it's $20. Out of sight, out of the decision. When I first set this up, my flex bucket was $380 for the month. That felt small. But here's what changed. I stopped checking my full balance. I only checked the flex bucket. And $380 felt like $380. Not like, I have $1,900, so I'm probably fine. That one shift stopped the invisible spending almost immediately. Okay, let's make this practical. Step 1. Calculate your fixed number. Grab your last 2 months of bank statements. Write down everything that hits your account automatically. Add them up. That number is your floor, the minimum your life costs before you make a single choice. Most people have never added this up. When I did it, I was genuinely surprised. My floor was $1,640 a month, and I was only making $2,300. That left $660 for everything else. For the first time, I could see why the month always ran out. Step 2. Set your flex budget. Take what's left after fixed. Subtract a small amount for savings. What remains is your flex budget. Divide it by 4. That's your weekly spending number. In my example, $560 divided by 4 is $140 per week. $140 for everything flexible. When I saw that number for the first time, my immediate reaction was, that's impossible. And I want to talk about that reaction, because if you're feeling it right now, there's something important you need to hear. I'll get to it at the end of this section. Stick with me for 2 more minutes. Step 3. Open a second account. Most banks let you open a second checking account for free in about 10 minutes. You label 1 bills, you label 1 spending. Every payday, the right amounts go to the right places, automatically. When you check your balance, you check the spending account. You see $140. Your brain processes $140. Not $1,900, not $900. $140. Your brain is not good at mental subtraction. It's very good at reading one number. So give it one number. Step 4. Automate the savings move. Even $25 per week, even $10. Set up an automatic transfer timed to your payday, right after the paycheck lands. I started with $50 a month. That felt almost pointless. But 6 months later, I had $300 saved. And more importantly, I had 6 months of proof that I could do it. That proof mattered more than the $300. I told you at the start there was one mistake I made in month 1 that almost ended this before it started. This is it. Mistake 1. Setting the flex budget too tight. I initially tried to cut my flex budget to $80 a week. I lasted 11 days. Then I had one hard week at work and spent $200 in a weekend to feel better. A budget you can't sustain is worse than no budget because it creates an "I already broke it, what's the point now" cycle. Set a number that's honest, slightly uncomfortable, but survivable. Mistake 2. Using the bills account for impulse spending. You have $800 in your bills account. Your car registration takes $200. Now it has $600. And your brain says, I have $600 in here. That's fine. No, that $600 is spoken for. Label the account. Never use the bills account to buy lunch. And this last one, this is the quiet killer. The one that doesn't feel like a mistake until you're back where you started. Mistake 3. Treating savings as whatever's left. Whatever's left at the end of the month is always zero. I don't know how, it just is. Savings goes first. Small is fine, but it goes before anything else does. Here's what I want you to do today. Not this week, today. 1. Open your bank statement from the last 30 days. Add up everything that's a fixed expense. Write it down. 2. Subtract your floor from your monthly income. See your real spending money for the first time. 3. If you can, open a second account today. Label it spending. Move this week's flex amount into it. Just this week. That's it. Not a complete financial overhaul. Just 3 steps. And here's the thing about systems. They don't have to be perfect to work. They just have to reduce the number of decisions you're making unconsciously. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle isn't usually broken by earning more. It's broken by making the invisible visible. When you can see your money clearly, you make better decisions automatically. I want to leave you with something I wish I'd understood earlier. The month you set this up won't be perfect. The second month will be better. By the third month, it starts to feel normal. Not perfect, just better than yesterday. That's what this is about. Not reaching some number that makes everything okay, just building a little more control, a little more clarity, 1 month at a time. If this was useful, hit subscribe. Before you close this tab, open your last bank statement. Add up your fixed expenses. Write that number down. Drop it in the comments. Just the number, no context needed. Because the people who comment that number, they're the ones who actually do the next step. And the next step, building your first $1,000 buffer, that's the next video. Figure it out, build it up, I'll see you there.